So we're about to start our Coliseum tour. We have our handy little headsets. Here you see the Monument of the Fatherland in the distance, as well as Trajan's Column that we saw yesterday. We're about to go into the Forum now. Used to be a basilica that actually wasn't a real basilica, it was a meeting place. This road is called Solera. Inside this temple, Julius Caesar was cremated.
Cesare was killed outside Roman Forum next to the Pantheon today.
Here you can see the Roman temple. The Christians tried to tear it down using horses and ropes. You see the grooves in the marble column. It wasn't successful, so they built a church inside of it, and you can see the layers over time with the green doors. This was the villa of the Vestal Virgins, the girls. That's where the domestic slaves for the emperor would have
Give me your gun to shut myself quickly because it's crazy. No.
You see the back of the Temple of the Virgins there. This is a Roman home, maybe for slaves, prostitutes, we're not sure. This is where they think the Roman popes or like hierarchy in the church lived.
Symbol of wealth. That was in China as well. I'll ask him now.
So this is a temple built by Emperor Maxentius in AD 307 in honor of his son who died in childbirth. Those are apparently the original doors. This is a basilica from the 4th century after Christ, the Basilica of Maxentius.
Another experiment to date secured Santa Francesca Romana, whose Hadrian is the one who built the wall in northern England to keep the Scottish and Irish away from the civilized.
So this, you see at the top of the arch is the person who built the Coliseum.
Jerusalem, the great
The man in the chariot is Titus. So here we're about to go up to Palatine Hill, and just to show you on the side, this is the shopping area of the Roman Forum. Here you see the temple from another angle. There's more of the front of Hadrian's temple too. This used to be a great palace, which then they transformed into a country home. This is the Palatine Hill. Here are the gardens just up from that palace. This is the Rose Garden. So this is the view from Palatine Hill. And you see the Forum was actually completed in, I believe it was 78, with a year sprint with slaves and everyone. Don't really want to know how that was done. See Hadrian's temple, the basilica, everything we've kind of seen on our tour. Here's the sights from the other side. You can see the altar of the Fatherland off in the distance.
are making our way to the Coliseum right now, the little path from the forum. And right now the Coliseum is, every time there's a big rain, gets flooded because it's so low in the city that the water just pools down there. But as you can see, there's no rain in sight right now. This is a beautiful building. So we are now inside the Coliseum. It's filled with tourists, as you can expect. Laura, what's your first impression?
Well, I don't like these places because this is where they kill animals and everybody, so this is the best.
That's history. Huh? This is how the ceiling used to look like. The floors and ceilings have been replaced by something else. Here it's just asphalt and cement. Nothing spectacular with that. So this is all redone, fake, not, that was done in the 18th century. So inside they remodeled it, I guess. So this is the, called the Gate of Life. Very hard to walk and film at the same time. There was up to 80,000 people walking in to go to the Coliseum. So this is where the gladiator and the animals were caged in before going. As you can see, there's lots of tourist stores, so I can't film anywhere. That's not it. Now we're getting on the field. All the marbles was stolen when the Rome fell in 1500 or so.
It's too small. I don't like it. Come on, Riddle Scott, don't beat the man. It was big 2,000 years ago. It's big.
That's the only marble in the stadium that was copy-pasted there by Mussolini in 1929. So on the top floor downstairs is the animals, and under it is the humans. So it's easier to bring them on top to fight.
Look at this marble in the sides. Look like our electronic formation in the stadium. I see some names in there. These guys. These big marble. Look at them.
So they used to bring the animals in the elevator through a trapdoor. This was rebuilt in the 1990s, but it's just to show how it used to work. And they had slaves with some kind of a system that turn a pole and lift it's like an elevator, pretty much, lifted by slaves. So this is the view from from the second floor where probably the peanut gallery used to sit. A lot of it was destroyed by time and thefts. It used to be all marble seating and stands. 80,000 people used to fit in here. All the entries were free because that's how they created propaganda to keep the people in line. Because if they were criminals, they were getting executed or sent as gladiators to fight until they're dead.